Give it up for Michelle. Those were amazing words. Up next is Daniel Faust. Dan Faust is a former mathematician turned service industry worker who has worked on Bourbon Street for 7 years. He decided to run for Congress and get research material for his master's thesis, but dropped out to fight for what he saw with the community, especially when he saw and got angry with what he saw. So please welcome Dan Faust.
All right, brothers and sisters, friends and enemies, and I say enemies because in a crowd this large, there's almost certainly some enemies among us. But thank you very much for taking part in this March for Impeachment. We march today for the impeachment of the current President of the United States. And if there is a God above, and I believe that there is, this man will not rule over this nation for much longer. But today I want to talk about impeachment, not only of Trump, but of the system that allowed this man to become president. Because everyone here knows that Trump is merely a product of the system, a system that worships success and wealth, and yet dismisses the homeless, the hungry, and the sick. A system that promises us the world if you only reach out and grab it, and yet every time we stand, the bar gets raised higher, the goalpost gets moved further back, and they tell us that our time will come. We just have to wait and believe. They promise the world if we just keep casting our ballot, believe in the leaders that we have and the leaders that they give us. Yet when we give these leaders this power, they always point the finger at someone else why they're not getting something done. Well, no longer. I'm no longer a Democrat. I'm no longer a Republican. I'm none of the above. I'm a victim just like you. I'm a victim of the Democrat. I'm a victim of the Republican. I'm a victim of America's so-called democracy because I've never seen this democracy, but I have seen its hypocrisy. We've been misled. We've been had. And yes, we've been took. We've been made chumps, political chumps. And we here today are not the only ones, because when the people who still worship this golden calf finally open their eyes, and they will, there will be hell to pay. We've been playing by the rules of this con game, and this political con game. Republicans are jackals and Democrats are wolves. And the thing that a jackal and a wolf have in common is that they are both dogs. No matter who we choose, we are still in the doghouse. That's why we need to recognize the power that we have in our ballot. Don't give it away easily. Don't give it away to a pretty face that fits the profile. Don't give it away to a pretty face that says the right thing. But when the time comes for action, they're nowhere to be found. Give it to somebody who's been in your side by the trenches. Give it to somebody who's been there when you needed them. I come to you today to say that we need a new political philosophy. We need a help each other political philosophy. We need a do it together political philosophy. And we need a right now political philosophy. We can say Republicans are the problem, yet when was the last time a Republican ran this city? I can't recall. Yeah, I can recall the last time I saw a homeless man. I can recall the last time I saw a hungry woman. I can recall the last time I saw a sick child who got no care. I bet you can too, and if you can't recall, just walk a few blocks. You'll definitely see some. So I'm here today to talk about impeachment, an indictment of the system that would divide us at every opportunity, so that way you can't see the truth in front of you. That there is no division except for the haves and the have-nots. We need an impeachment of all those who have been given power for so long, promised so much, and given so little. If there is a Democratic stronghold down here, why is there so much hunger? Why is there so much crime? Why are there low wages and high rents? Why are there 44% of black men unemployed? Why are our prisons filled? If this is a shining example of liberalism in the South, why are we suffering in the streets? We need impeachment, but not just at the top, my brothers and sisters. We need an impeachment at the bottom, too. Because today, we are faced with a government conspiracy. Anytime a vote comes that can create change, there's always a few that'll step across that aisle to stop it. So don't tell me it's just a president that needs to be removed. This president is just a figurehead. You take him out, two will rise to take his place. We can't take our case to the government because it's the government that has failed us. Don't take your case to them. It's time we take it to the ballot. It's time for freedom for everybody, or it's going to be freedom for nobody. We have to start a revolution. Not your revolution, not my revolution, not his revolution, not her revolution, but our revolution. Now, historically, revolutions are bloody. We've never had a nonviolent revolution, not even Hollywood. But we are in a unique situation in America. We still have an opportunity for a bloodless revolution. We have an opportunity to remove this infection because our eyes are open and we are watching. We need to demand change. Not change tomorrow, but change today. Not change next year, but change this year. And if our leaders don't change, we'll change them. God bless you all, and God bless America. Happy 4th of July.